Hey, what's up, you guys? We are back for another episode of Hanako, Season 2. This is episode 18, Severance. The level of scared, I will admit to feeling, knows no bounds, given where we left off in the last episode, where we seemingly, that's the denial and hopefulness speaking, seemingly have lost Aoi for good. She died the minute she felt that far into the far shore. And also we seemingly have fixed Aoi's, oh my gosh, I'm really stuck on her. I'm so sorry. We fixed Yashiro's life expectancy problem, but we're losing the ability to see Hanako just based off how he's saying farewell and trying to instantly, like, basically the minute they got back, like, it walked away. Just distance. Just a farewell without saying anything type of deal. Which is not going to go well with the person he's trying to do this with. Anyways, let's get started with this episode. In the count of 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, we're picking up with him. God damn it. Oh, yeah, and then Teru knowing. Yep. Oh. I wish he was joking, but he's not. Oh, he just took it. Far from it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yep. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Stop with the flashbacks. Ooh, that's disgusting. Yeah, no, he needs... Yeah. Time is running out. I like the opening, but why? I feel so much farther from the camera for you guys than Patreon. I'm too close. What is this? Anyways. Oh, time is running out. Is it because of what number 6 was trying to do, which was ultimately get Aoi down there as a sacrifice? Or... I mean, Hanako knows about the separation. For what reasons? Probably about to be explained, maybe. Oh my gosh, man. Aoi knowing too, which is why she was saying all those things, but then so heartbroken when he just simply said, I love you. And then she can't say it back because... Gosh darn it. Okay. Whew, severance. Let's go. Just counting them fade away. Oh, okay, for now. No, don't just disappear on me like that. Oh, and she's chipping away, too. Oh, no. Oh, no. No light in the eye. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Forget everything, yep. No! Hanako, you... Nope. Nice! Whew. Nope, you can't get away with that, Hanako. Yep. Oh. Oh my god, lifeless. It wasn't his plan this time, but... Oh, the separation, too. Not at the cost. She doesn't even know that yet. Yeah. Yeah, nope, that's not gonna settle well. Oh, I don't like this. Oh. The one with you and Allie. And she's losing both. No. Yeah, so that's why you're willing to do it, so without, yeah. That's heartless. Yeah. Oh, but she doesn't. Yeah, because he just went to take it. No. Oh, no. Let me hug myself for comfort. Mm. Oh, stop. Fuck. Oh, his eyes, too. Gosh darn. No! Fuck. Oh, and they're fading. No. Mitsuba too! Not again! The way they fucking drew that, too, is so defined. Sorry, I have tears in my eyes. I'm not. Oh, no. And not gonna get a response. Ugh. And they don't know. And Teru knew this, which is why he went and tried rushing Akane to go and get worked on so he doesn't just fucking keel over and die. No, Yashiro! Oh my gosh. She's not. I didn't expect her to take it okay, but holy fuck. Oh my gosh, all of them. Fuck. There's just darkness under the eyes. Are they getting the group together? Hi, Teru. You're so fucking energetic for the mood right now. It's off-putting, to say the least. It's very... Nah. Teru. How could you? I just note that neither of these two are excited. It's more he's dragged against his will, and she's just confused. Like, what? Oh. She's not happy about this. I know you're really upset, but... Neither of them are in it, but they are still humoring him for his day off. I appreciate it, because this is him trying to drag them out. But... Oh, and I'll brag to Hanako, too. Stop, that fucking hurts. No. Yeah, leave him to deal with fucking Yashiro. Yep. Ooh, fuck. Yep, you got left to do your best. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, you definitely want to punch. She probably has some thoughts there, yeah. Probably. I don't know, though. Yeah, right? I'm encouraging this on the sidelines so quick. Damn. There you go. She's got it. She has emotions she wants to eat and then commit to this plan. Oh. Oh. She's always been a hamster. What are you talking about? Okay, just turn on the opening right here. Oh, is he gonna go with it? Okay. Aw, I was looking through the photos he took with Mitsuba again. Mm-hmm. Yep, your brother has visitors. Come on, Ko. I know you want in on this too. I'm trying putting on a fucking smile. It's no big deal. Is that a fucking Moke plush because her Moke friend vanished? Well, I mean, when it's not all negative for them, yeah. Mainly her, but yeah. Severed. And they can't just sneak in. Mm-hmm. For now, they should both technically be in their own spot. down to the tiniest cracks. So if there is something, it's not in plain sight. Gotta really think and look. Yeah, he gave her a bell. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He has the right to let these words out right now, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I'm here. I'm listening. Usual routine. Mm-hmm. Outside's been pretty fine, and yeah. I'm sorry, that frame, but no, 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 put your ending away. I guess you pass. Okay. Did he write it? He hasn't been sleeping for nothing, you know? She cares about her. No, she likes her friend, and then, you know. Oh, yeah, him. What? There is no way that is an accurate statement. You're just pissing him off. Fucking asshole. Jesus. That smile, too. Hmm. Oh, man. Okay. Don't. Oh my god, that's the mother from the Mitsuba photo. That's the mother from the Mitsuba photo. Our encounters. Oh god. Also, no. Hold on. I have words. What do you mean 24 minutes? That was not nearly long enough for the emotions that are now stuck in. Okay. I guess enough about that and more about discussing stuff at the beginning. Whereas we literally pick up where we left off. Words are hard. Oh man, if I have to listen to this while editing, which sometimes I do, I'm gonna cry off camera. So I'm sorry, I'm really just stun-locked. This is stuff I should have remembered from the manga. But I have diligently avoided the manga for a long time, so Jesus. There's something about having voices to it as well that just really throw me off. Okay. Just, like, I figured, because Teru instantly gave Aoi this charm, which, when I really thought about it, and I was like, he knew from the beginning. It's like, yes, so he knew, but he's gonna give her this charm that seems to ward off, or, like, protect her from all of these evil, like, very volatile, violent spirits that will try to jump her and all of that. So, that is one key sign to him not only knowing that she's already part of the Far Shore at this moment, but then also a sign that he's not just gonna give up. Or at least it's a show of, like, his thought process on the matter, because he could have very easily just not done that, and then there's just no saving her whatsoever. But, you know, he did have the forethought to go, take this. So, while I understand Akane's anger and feelings in this moment, you know, once he's able to, you know, not have the shock of losing his best childhood friend, definitely would have started maybe dating, crush, based off last episode, you know, once the shock of where'd she go, what do you mean she's gone, how and why, let me go get her, wears off, you know, they have their talk, and it can settle in more that, oh, he thought about it. There was some planning there. Does it fucking suck that he was not involved in this? That he wasn't, you know, informed? Yeah. But Teru and, you know, Aoi as well, based off her response to knowing as well, both of them know that if Akane is to find out that she's no longer able to get back, that she's not, hey, you see me over here, that, you know, she's not gonna make it back, he's not going to willingly get up and go. He's not gonna accept that reality, and it might fuck up, and he'll just turn around and be like, no, I refuse. So, they had to play that tactfully and not inform him of everything going on, because there was that high likelihood that he just wouldn't have left. He would desperately cling to being able to bring her back. So, I know I was a little angry, but it's the energy. The energy he gave, while I too was in way more mild shock from everyone else who's involved in this. It was still jarring to see him so cheery and smiley, and then just have, like, you know, Yashiro and Akane just dead. Like, they lost, like, major parts of their life in this moment, and so they're feeling it, they're going through it, so the energy was very jarring, but he was genuinely just trying to assess where they are, and probably if it's a good idea or not to bring them in to do this possibly rescue plan. I don't know. There's a lot of things we're unsure about when it comes to this, so it's hard to say if we'll be able to rescue or not. But I'm, you know, really betting on, totally not remembering, but betting on that there will be encounters again. No matter what the outcome is, whatever's gonna be done is going to work. And then we're gonna have to pick up with Ko talking to Yashiro as well, How dare they deny us that conversation? The minute I saw Ko again, I was like, come on, we need to have this discussion. But yeah, oh my god. I want to talk about the episode like I normally do. I literally just go through the fucking whole episode, but I don't want to see this part again. Let's skip over the OP. It's dragging coughs out of me. But yeah. And you can see the cracking too from this view before they show it on Sumire. The way he hides it before turning, yeah. Waits for the bell to ring and then he looks. And genuinely, there's no light. In so many of these shots coming up, he's just far away. He's trying desperately to cut it. He doesn't want to feel anything right now. This is goodbye. This is the separation. And so, he got, she gets to live. Her lifespan extended. That's been his one main goal. He didn't want her to die. But now it's goodbye. And the music cutting in. Yeah. And how it's put here in the subtitles, a girl has been sacrificed. So, now there will be a clear division between the worlds of humans and apparitions. And the way he's looking down. Not at her, he's looking down. Yep. And just trying to go to the pride and true, getting rid of it. Oh, this look. This is such like a Tsukasa look. The eyes. The way the eyes are so, like, literally nothing here is, I'm pretty positive, a look we got from Tsukasa back in season 1. Yes, it is a season 1 thing. When he turns his head, it's... Or was it season 1? Was it the beginning of season 2? Oh my god. My memory of it is not working great. But we got a similar look. And okay, I keep trying to give Hanako some credit about technically this is number 6's plan, because it is. But he had to have caught on to the implications here. I'm talking about Hanako. And then as we see when Sumire finally gets to explain how this place she's in is actually a loop, and she hasn't really seen number 6 since the day she died, he instantly just summoned his elevator, right? It's like, could he have done that sooner? Would he have been able to maybe place where they got sent off to and possibly have done this or that? There's always those possibilities. But then again, he didn't know that Akane and Aoi both went down after the fact. Could it be implied that might have happened? Yeah, but no definite response there. But Yashiro here is being told, her best friend is gone, and then Hanako, someone who she spent, like, every day of school with for a decent bit of time, who's gotten close to him, slowly seen more and more of, like, him in personality and past and has grown attached. It's like, this is the end. You now get to live. So, you know, this is gonna be farewell. And that's not gonna just sit with you. In the way, too, she goes, what wish? Because... because Aoi died in your place. I don't know who I was squaring up to. Hey, I just... Oh. She shouldn't have had to do anything with it. The reflection here. You were going to come with me to rescue her, and... Yeah. Oh. It's not like this. Yeah. He's just falling apart at every movement. We know this. But that doesn't make things okay. It's a good fucking explanation to why things go down like this. You like her more, so of course you're gonna value her life more. But... this fucking sentence here. I'm about to disappear, and maybe you can't forget right now, but you will someday. You just lost your friend, and that's the only reason why you're getting to live longer. But don't despair. I'll disappear too, so, you know, if you hate me for the way I went about this, or whatever, for whatever reason, you know, this will slowly go into the past. You know, I'll be gone, and maybe, since, you know, I wasn't able to do it now, you will just naturally come to forget. How, Hanako? How? This is not just a matter of, you know, oh, for a short period of time it seemed like I could see apparitions and stuff at school. You have to put in context. You know, is she suddenly going to just forget about this friendship with Aoi so easily? It's a traumatizing fact that the reason why her friend isn't there with her is because she was a sacrifice. She is the only sole reason why she'll get to live longer. That's not something you're going to easily forget. That's something that will probably stick with her for the rest of her life. And if she's not going to forget that, she's not going to simply forget the time she spent with you. The time she got to spend with all these different apparitions. Like, that's not how it's going to work. Things like this are the hardest to forget. Doesn't matter time. It's not going to be that simple. And you probably know deep down it's not going to be that simple, which is why you just try to erase her memories then and there. The fucking lighting. Yeah, the offense. It wasn't just surprise, it was offense. Right away. Like, how dare you think so lowly of me? I'm not going to forget this. I'm not going to accept this. But then she can't bring herself to fucking do it. He literally just casually braces for it, then shuts his eyes. And, you know, while she's upset, there's more to it than just the anger. And that's what snaps him out of it. Yeah. It's like, why wasn't I hit there? I'm sorry. yep. The pleading for you not to go is what made you, you were gonna respond, but you fucking bit back. You were like, nope, I can't. But there's no way for you to be able to hold back when she's being so open, so emotional, genuine to you right now. Oh, we could have stayed like that forever. Just his eyes. Oh. That line, I wanted to try living with you too. You sent her off with a fucking bombshell. In so many different ways. No. And just the zoom of all of those we got to meet fading away to nothingness. And fucking Mitsuba. This one. Oh my. Sorry. I fucking hate this. Can we stop losing him? We're apparently gonna see some things next episode, I believe. But holy fuck. I can't. Stop doing this. My fucking heart. Mitsuba was the first fucking I sobbed, I think. No, episode 6 of season 1 did it to me too. But this one, I was very upset on camera about. Oh, fuck. It fucking Ko has to lose him every time. Every time. Front row seats to this disappearance of Mitsuba. While this time, technically, this isn't going to be what's supposed to be a permanent goodbye. Because we're seemingly finding a plan. We're putting things together. But this is the second time Ko has had to watch Mitsuba fade away. Yes, this isn't quite, the original Mitsuba. It's just a part of his soul. But it's still Mitsuba. I'm not going to downplay who he is. I'm not going to take away his identity from him and who he wants to be. But, Ko just has to lose his friend twice because of fucked up apparition law. And the way she's just holding the fucking particles of glass in her hands that they really wanted to emphasize. Like the way they outlined it, the just lighting on all of it. It's just why? Why did this happen? Why is it happening? Just why? And then it's gone in a little incline of her hand. And the first place she goes to is the girl's bathroom. Just, are you there? Mm-hmm. And then literally trying to bait them out, but no. The way they really showed off the eyes for Yashiro and Akane to show their varying states of just like either tears or sleepless nights is really well done. Like, I didn't need that to imagine the absolute fucking torment that is going on in their minds, but seeing it really does add that extra layer of just how real it is for them. And just, I don't know, I'm interested in the way that Teru's going to be able to bring us in and quite how the plan's going to fall together. So, you know, next episode's a must. I really want to go and see it. If only I had a fucking time machine, then I would use it to get to game updates faster, and then I would also use it to see these, probably. But, oh my, I'm sorry, we're also at episode 18. There's still so much, I believe, that we have left over. How long is this gonna be? I don't mind the show going on for like another, you know, fairy tale or other long shows length, you know, but oh, we're getting so far into the season, and then we're just like leaving off at all of these really harsh cliffhanger points. They're doing it well. Just plops onto the bed. Cue fucking Akane looking out the window where Aoi would be. But, you know, she's not there. Blinds are shut. Just literally look. You can see that exhaustion. It's so deep. No light either in the eye. And then you can see he's writing stuff up. But yeah, okay. Let's cue Teru coming in with, like, sunshine energy right now. Which friend, you know? Who has she been getting visited from? Even, wait. It's too fast. It's a little too fast. But just the way she opened that, you could see she just woke up and she had been crying. Meanwhile, we have a sunshine over here, and why am I here? That's definitely what he's thinking. But with the motive of, if I do go along with him, maybe I can ask these questions. Maybe I can finally get answers and figure something out. Even the way she's responding to him. Like, remember in the days of past where anything Teru related would get her so hyped and excited because of, like, you know, her crazy need to be like, oh my god, look, he's so pretty, I like him, type deal. But in this case, she literally just responds with, like, a shocked, what are you two doing here? This is unusual. What's up? Teru's just in need of grabbing attention in any way. Like, that's not what I'm actually trying to say. Like, he knows what buttons to push. That's more of what I was trying to say. Just using the specific keywords of let's go on a date towards Yashiro, who he had to have noticed in the past. I mean, he literally heard her gushing about him to Hanako back in season 1, when we, I think it was after she learned a little bit more about him, she went and wanted to find out his death date, because supposedly that was a good info for some weird compatibility thing she found in a magazine. So she was like pestering him while Ko was in the middle. But yeah, I might be mixing things up. I guess that's my excuse to rewatch season 1 again for the 15th time. But, you know, he knows the power he holds, and he uses it. Especially against Akane. But he does use it, I think, a few times to kind of, like, get Yashiro's attention, like, on different things other than what his real intentions half the time are. But yeah, so brings him over to the arcade. She's just, like, still stunned, like, why? What's happening here? Well, he's kind of just like, I want to get to the point. You have too much energy for me right now. I am not in the mood to be doing any of this. But yeah, then, too, I'm on call year round, and today's my first day off ever. And that's crazy to me, too, to think that he genuinely, since he was old enough to partake, I don't know how his clan works necessarily, but since he's been old enough to partake in the exercising of all of these apparitions, he's never had a day off. He's like full-time student, you know, and he's always beck and call whenever needed. But then, yeah, here, even when he says the apparition's up and vanished after all, and then he says it so casually. It's the way Akane says this too. Like, we know that he didn't like Hanako in any way, shape, or form, which does mean for Yashiro, who's someone who's really close, and he knows that Hanako held very dear, he's not really super happy about this. And it was a case of, too, Hanako, yes, he went down with you initially, but there must be some thoughts in his mind about, did Hanako know anything? Was he truly actually helping, or did he just play along? There's a lot of, you know, sometimes justified anger that's probably just swirling around in his head towards all of them. So, yeah. But the way he just very much so just goes, I know, you're going to live longer, right? It's a true statement, and he's just stating it with a very kind of tired, like, yeah, that's just how it is voice, but yeah. They did so well. Jeez, you just see her fall apart every time. There's mention of it. The crease in her brow, she looks haunted, like, that's not even the proper word to describe this face right now. But no, like, man, now they're both looking down. Meanwhile, Teru genuinely looks like he's having the time of his life, which, you know, he does deserve a day off, especially because it does seem like he was still working on trying to find a way. He's like, there has to be a way, you know, I gave her this charm. Let's just see if I can find a way in. And then ultimately, he didn't have to bring these two in to share that he possibly has a way in. He could have just went and figured stuff out on his own. Whether he thinks he needs them for something or not, I would say maybe he would be more inclined to speak to Akane. I don't think he's as inclined to bring Yashiro into the situation. But he still chose to do so. So, you know, I'll give him points for that. He may half the time scare the hell out of me. But I have to give him credit for the fact that he did try to bring them here to alleviate some of the torment that's going on in their mind, while also coming up with a way that maybe can make this better, that can hopefully help the situation. I will give him that. But no, it's this part that it hurt again. We don't get a lot of what's going on with the Kane right now. The whole loaf. Yeah. But it's Yashiro's internal dialogue that we get here that I think hurt me a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I never thought I'd end up going out with Minamoto senpai like this. I can't wait to tell Aoi. And I'll brag to Hanako too. Like, genuinely first thoughts here for her. Like, while she's totally not in this quote-unquote date, she's still like, oh, I can't believe, you know, I would get to go out with him like this. I can't wait to, in her first thoughts, not go to talk to, you know, because Ko's still here, but her thoughts initially jump to the two people she can't reach right now. Just instant Aoi, you know? She's the one who I talk about my crushes to all the time. And then Hanako, because, you know, we know he's always jealous, and then also it's Teru, so he's gonna be like, hey, what the heck? Type deal. Which even here, if only, and she has a smile on her face till she vividly hears Hanako's voice in her head. And then, yep. They look oh. Yep. And, yep. Teru seeing the emotional distress. So he's gonna run off and let these two talk, since they do need to talk it out. Do your best for, yeah. Yep, gotta really hold on to that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it is more or less the same thing, I would say. I do think, you know, while Yashiro will be really happy to see Hanako again, maybe even get him back, I do think there will be rightful moments of how dare you, but yeah. You do both 100% share the sense of wanting to rescue Aoi. You don't want this to be the end. Mm-hmm. That it didn't want anything to do with you. Mm-hmm. And that's when their stuff arrives. But yeah, no. I do like that moment too. It was very smart to have him talk it out with Yashiro in the moment. As much as I do also partially see it as him trying to get out of having to fill that role, it was very necessary for him to get his words out and thoughts out on the matter, just given how close she is with Hanako. So, no, it was really smart on his part. And she just goes in. And you can still see the emotion on her face. The music cue. Mm-hmm. I don't want this either. Look at him, he's dead already. We know Yashiro ate 90% of that, and that 10% took him out. Yeah, moving on to the serious business. Now that it seems like stuff has been cleared and maybe decisions have been made. But yeah, he invites them over. Again, we have... They love to hurt me with this shot. Oh my god, we've seen this so many times. Actually, okay. 3, 4, or 5 times have we seen this shot? I could be exaggerating. I'm not okay. And him reaching out and missing. Yeah. Because he's clearly lost in thought thinking about it here. But then instantly, while, you know, they're over for dinner, He instantly puts on, like, a smile. Mm. Yeah, but again, too, you see that little plush? I wonder how the little sis is handling it. But then he walks off. Yeah, get to the point. I like how he still tests them, too. Because it's true. He can't just bring them in because of their own ties to the people involved. He does need to be careful because it's not a safe place he's going to be technically dragging civilians into. Yashiro has just had ties due to lifespan, which led to her connection with Hanako. And then right now, as it stands, Akane doesn't have his ties with number one really there. It's been cut off. So he needs to be sure that it's a okay situation, that maybe they can handle it and maybe work around together to guarantee safety. Yep, so having all of the apparitions severed from us is a problem for both of you. Well, yeah. If in this case, Aoi was fine, not so much for Akane, but since she's involved, yes, it does mean some pretty major things. And then Yashiro's ties with Aoi means, yes, it's a big problem, but then also she has those unspoken things. Like, she's not done getting to know Hanako, getting to spend time with him. So yes, having this severed situation just pop up all at once, not okay. Not an acceptable outcome. But, yeah. So technically they're just forced into their boundaries. Not disappeared. Just from sight, yeah. Might have been able to turn back time if I could have gotten hold of the old man. Yeah. But that's a possibility, unfortunately, that just was not in the books, so not gonna happen like that. But then I love to, because yeah, he really just lets Kane piece together how they're gonna possibly sneak into the far shore. And he's just like, correct answer. Because, yeah, we've seen apparitions out on the town. They were, in After School Hanako, we got to see it when, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting her name. I swear it's in the back of my mind, but I can never say it. But their little sister, she was running after the moke, and the moke almost gets eaten by, like, this creepy little thing, and she just blasts it off the face of the earth. Yeah, so we do know that they technically hunt around the town to keep the town safe. But yeah, stop picking your words just to annoy me. But that's his whole thing. He wants to rile you up. You're not going to be downtrodden and upset. You're going to now be upset with me. And that's how we like it. You know, we need to keep your spirits up, your energy up. But yeah, no, they're so excited about it. And he's just like, I got notes. Answer all my questions, bitch. But yeah, I really wish. His face. We got to see the talk here with Ko and Yashiro, but that'll be a next time situation. I can wait. As much as I don't want to, I can. Anyways, YouTube, I know that was definitely more of a rambly episode because, well, if I wasn't on camera, I would be a little bit more of a mess than I was in the moment. And this was definitely a big setup moment. We're setting up the start of going in and attempting this rescue mission, which can put them all at risk. So, it's going to be a scary time. But also, like, I'm just not okay. I hate seeing goodbyes. This isn't like, oh, see you next time. This is, like, in Hanako's eyes, this is a permanent farewell. And so seeing how all of them dealt with this news of being separated from someone or people that they care about. It's just not a me type episode. It hits a little too close to some separations, I will phrase it as, that I've had in the past months. So, you know, I'm just an emotional mess with it, and I think it does shut off my mind sometimes when I get into that state of very, very sad and upset. But, yeah. I can't wait to see how this plan works out, and hopefully everything goes well. But, you know, what's a plan without several little hiccups here and there? There's no such thing as a perfect plan. And especially with some of the people involved, some of the people, Hanako, you know, he's not really going to be happy knowing that she's putting herself in this situation that could undo or possibly harm a lot of the good that came from this unfortunate situation, like, namely her life. Like, what will happen if we manage to get Aoi out of that situation? What if we manage to basically unsacrifice her? That's how I'm gonna phrase it. Would that affect Yashiro in any way? Because we know Hanako wanted her to just straight up forget. Whether it be so that way the separation of her from Aoi, or even her from him, does not affect her long term, or it was to stop her from possibly trying to undo all of the work, you know, to make her stop trying to investigate and mess with apparitions, just keep her separated. Like, it never happened, don't worry about it. No. I don't know. I don't take Yashiro for someone who would have accepted that even if her memories were wiped. She would fucking walk past the bathroom and go, wait a minute. She would look at her old photos and go, someone was there. So, yeah. I have faith in her. And it's going to be interesting seeing these three group up. And I imagine Ko's going to have some words about this as well, because he's affected in the sense of a lot of people. Because he was close with Hanako as well. He is obviously close with Mitsuba. He promised Mitsuba he would figure something out with him. He would be there for him. He'd be friends with him. And now he's gone again. So, yeah, there's no way Ko is going to just sit this out and not take part in it in any way, shape, or form. I've rambled again. Sorry. I hope that's what you're here for. Because that's what I do. I ramble. But let me know your thoughts about this episode down below. Let me know your thoughts about previous episodes. And if you want to talk about future instances, make sure just label it spoiler and then, you know, spaces down. So if people don't want to read the spoiler, they don't see it accidentally. I'll probably half the time not look at them. Though there might be some instances, depending on the shows, where if I remember it pretty well, I'll look. So I'll be like, yeah, no, I remember that. But, yeah. Just remember, be all chill in the chat. Let me know genuinely your thoughts on the episode, and, you know, how affected all of them were, how affected you were from seeing how affected they were. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day or night, whenever the heck you're watching this, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.